Okay, so what I'm going to do now is cut up the spinach into tiny little threads rather. Cut it up and then cut up the onions. We're going to use tomato puree rather than proper tomatoes because I didn't get tomatoes, my bad. So I have my spinach cut, my onions cut, and my peppers also cut. Now I'm about to fry the spinach, and I'll put in the onions and the peppers after it's kind of fried on the pan for a bit. And I also have my chicken and my beef ready to be boiling there. I put in the mealy meal towards the end of the meal because it cooks really fast. It's like your starch, just like rice and potatoes, so it doesn't take that long to cook. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put the spinach on. So here we have the spinach frying and the chicken boiling. I've added my spinach and I've added my pepper, and these are the last ingredients. Well, these are for the chicken, and yeah, we have to wait till the spinach is done and we'll continue. The chicken and the beef has boiled enough, so I'm going to throw out the water and then let it brown a bit. And then after it's browned, I'm going to add in some pepper and some onions, and then I'm going to put the stock in at the end. After I put the stock in, then I'll begin on the salsa, and then I'll take you through the whole process of making it. I decided to add some eggs into the spinach just to fill them up a bit, and to just add a bit of flavor. When you are browning the beef and the chicken, just make sure you're on medium heat and that there's enough oil in the pan, either using a pan or a pot. So just make sure you have enough heat and enough oil. But yeah, make sure that it's medium heat and that it's not over browning the meat. Okay, so I've added in the peppers and the onions, as you can see there, and I've spiced it up as well. I put in some paprika there, and it's browning up nicely, as you can see. Just make sure that it doesn't overheat. So as you can see, my heat is on medium there. Okay, at this point I have added in the stock. So now I'm just letting it boil and cook. I'm gonna put the lid on. So you're gonna let it cook for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes is normally good enough, and it will have cooked. It's like slow cooking. So now I'm going to take you through the process of making salsa. Okay, so what you start by doing is boiling your water, and after you boil it, you get the maize meal, the mealy meal rather. Okay, then you want to stir. You just want to stir it till it's a thick paste of some sort. Okay, so you want to let it bubble up a bit for about 10 minutes, and then whilst we have the stew also cooking, And then I put the spinach in the oven to keep warm. We have another 5 minutes till we put in the small mini meal, and then we thicken it, and dinner will be ready in 15 minutes or so. So what you want to do is add mini meal until you feel that your sadza is at your desired thickness. And I think the really nice sadza is always not too thick. So you're gonna add while stirring as it thickens. There you go. Get all of it in there. And you'll see it will begin to form some lumps, but you need to make sure that you stir so that there's no lumps, so that it's all cooked. So there's a bit of stirring that goes on. It's a bit of a workout, but after some time you get used to it. Okay, so at the end it kind of looks like this. I'm going to show you what it looks like in my plate. It's going to be a good meal. Okay, this is the final end product. The sadza with chicken, beef stew, and spinach and cheese and egg.